Hey YouTube, this is Pawpaw. You're going along with me this evening. It's a Friday night, and I'm getting ready, getting prepared for deer season. We're heading out to the Corland tonight. I'm going to test out my beast stand. Got that mesh seat on there. I'm going to test that out, test out my carry method of how I get it into the woods and so forth. I want to see just how much, how difficult it would be. Carry that thing. But anyway, we are flying down the road right now. Got off work at a decent time, so we are trying to get out there to the woods. We're gonna sit there until dark. If I shoot something, or if I get some animals, what I'd like to do is I'd like to get at least some animals on camera. That would be nice. If I saw some deer, I wouldn't, I couldn't be able to shoot them. Our season doesn't open till the 28th, and that's archery. I got my rifle with me tonight. So okay, here we go. We finally got up in the tree. I got some video this time of some pigs. I get down another section, the one I was going to. Today was a trial run, carrying this beast stand with a shoulder strap and this bigger seat on here, and it is very comfortable. But I'm telling you, this seat, I mean, it's like almost half the size of the entire stand itself. It's big. Now, it's very comfortable. I'm sitting in it right now. But it is big. I don't see myself using this beast stand if I gotta crawl through the brush, because that's what I've been doing. If you saw a few minutes ago, I got some video of some pigs. I was trying to chase them down. I was trying to be quiet. Actually, that was the second set that came in. The first set came in, and for some reason I couldn't get the stinking phone to. I kept hitting the record button, and it wouldn't record. And so I put the phone back in my pocket because I wanted to shoot one. But then I'm like, you know what? It kind of defeats the purpose, because if I shoot one, this whole part of the country is going to be, there won't be anything here. And it's 5:38. I plan on sitting here until that sun goes down. So I trailed them over to this side of the power line. And so I'm 2 sticks off the ground. I'm finally settled in. Let me show you where they were coming in at. I followed the trail across the power line, and 2 groups of them came in. I've heard them 2 or 3 times out in the brush squealing. But my whole goal is to try to test out this stand with this seat, this camera arm. I'm trying to put it all together, and so that's what we're doing. Let me show you what I'm looking at, and then I'll get off this stinking phone and get quiet, and maybe some more will come through. See if we can get us a pig shot on film, so on camera. Let me show you what I'm looking at. See, this is where I'm looking at. And they came in. They came in right. This is the trail, and they come in through here, and they also came through here. So as you can tell, it is thick in here. And trying to carry this stand through all this thick, maybe I just need more practice. But as far as comfort, man, this thing's comfy. This thing is nice. So I'm gonna get off. I'll be here until probably about 8. be here until it gets dark. So it took me a little bit longer getting the tree, by the way, because this is the best tree that there was that I could get in this area. They're either, look at how lean that tree is, and then that tree over there is good, but it's got poison ivy all over it, and I ain't getting poison ivy again. I will say this, that if I had my saddle, I could have gotten one of them smaller trees. And so, yeah, I think this bee stand is gonna go out like on all day sits on places that I've prepared, that I've gotten fixed up, where I'm not having to scramble and crawl through the brush and the stickers and thistles and all kinds of junk. My arms and hands are all cut up right now, bleeding all over the place. So I'm gonna turn this phone off and just sit here and be quiet, try to cool down, because I am sweating like crazy. Did you hear that? A tree just fell in the forest. That answers the age-old question. If a tree falls in the forest, does it make a noise? Yes, it makes a noise, because you just heard it on the video. I'll be back with you later. I can hear them across the power line. I think they might be fixing to cross over. Hopefully, I'll get a shot. We'll see. Well, it's about 6:45. I heard more pigs a little while ago. But we didn't hear any more. They were back across the street, back across the power line where I was at. And so I thought they were going to cross right here. They might have smelled me where I crossed over. So they've gone off in the distance, and I haven't heard nothing in a while. So we're just checking in. We're going to sit here until it gets dark to fight these stinking mosquitoes. Anyway, talk to you later. Okay, I've turned around in the bee stand. I'm now saddling. This is actually behind the stand in the field. They were across that clearing. That's the power line. They're over in those woods right over there. I can hear them every once in a while. I'm hoping that they'll come across in this field. I got this wide open spot, and see if I can get a shot. Problem is I'm running out of daylight, so we'll see how this goes. Well, I don't know if I need to really stay up in the tree now. Those two guys somebody was doing donuts up there in the parking lot. And then I guess they decided to drive down the power line. Those pigs were right across the power line. They were right by them. So I don't know if it's worth it. Just me sitting out here until dark. I think I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'm just going to sit here until dark, because I need to practice getting down in the dark with this bee stand. So I'll probably do a final video at the truck here in the woods. It's getting really dark. Of course, it always gets dark in the woods than it does out in the open area. So you can hear them. I'd laugh if they got stuck. And just, of course, it's public land. What are you going to do, right? What are you going to do? So I think I'm going to sit here until it gets dark. And now I'll go ahead and get my stuff packed up and climb down. Get it all packed up. See how long it takes me. I will say this. I think that this beast stand will work good for places where I can walk right to it, and I can set it up, and it's going to be like for all day because this mesh seat is very comfortable. The problem was when I was on the other side, I heard that first group of pigs, and they come through, and I mean I was in such thick, I couldn't get a shot, and then I'm thinking, well, wait a minute, if I shoot, that's going to scatter everything, because I really want to get me shooting a pig on video. That's what I wanted. So I didn't want to scare them off. And but in the meantime, I grabbed my phone, and the stupid phone was froze. I had to end up restarting the phone. By the time I restarted it, got the video back up, that first group was gone. So I'm trying to work my way out of the thick, back into some open area, and I saw that second group. I heard the second group coming across the water, and I was trying to get over there. I did get a little bit of video of them, if you can tell, through the brush. I got some video of them, and so I followed them over here where I'm at, hoping that there'd be it's like a funnel. It's like a funnel. This is basically the corner where the power line takes a left, and there's a corner right there, and they come in and they filter down through from one corner to the other. So I'm still hoping maybe something will come out while I still got light. Like I said, I've got light out there in that grass, and yeah, if I could get a pig or coyote, something, right? Something to step out there. I'd like to get it on video. That's the reason I didn't video last year. Okay, I'd video with my phone, but I didn't have a camera arm, and I know there were some people that were upset with me because my videos didn't have a quote kill, a harvest, what do you want to call it? And let's face it, those videos are much more popular. They get many more views. So I'm trying to do the best that I can. But trying to manage this camera arm, that's another thing about sitting in that beast stand. This camera arm is 3 sections. This beast stand camera arm is 3 sections. And by the time I sit down and I'm against that tree, trying to wrap that because I got it on my right-hand side, my weapon's on the left-hand side, right behind me. And so if something came and I had to shoot something on my left-hand side, or my right-hand side, I'm sorry, left, right, whatever, I'd have to stretch that camera arm all the way around. I don't think I could do it. But I'm trying to fiddle with the camera arm, and I'm trying to get it in the right spot, and then get my gun up and get ready to go. I mean, I know my gun's good, okay? I took it out. I took it out yesterday because last weekend I was shooting that red dot. I was shooting at 50 yards, and I was hitting probably all my shots within a 6-inch circle with a red dot, 50 yards. I'm up in a tree. Trust me, I ain't shooting 50 yards because I'm shooting more down than I am, distance. But the trigger was a long trigger pull, and I remembered that I've got an AR-10 I've had for a long time. I haven't shot it forever. It's a great gun, but it's as heavy as a tank. And trying to lug that thing around the woods, oh my goodness. You'd need a stinking stretcher. You'd need a wagon to put that thing in. It's heavy. Those are great guns to shoot for fun. But man alive, if you're walking, if you're climbing, they are hard to handle. All right, you put a sling on them, they're still hard to handle. So I haven't shot that thing in a long time. I remembered I had a CMC competition trigger in there. So what I did is I swapped the trigger grip. So now my gun here has its CMC, and I took it out yesterday. And at 50 yards, I put 5 shots within a 2.5-inch circle. And so, yeah, I know the gun is good. If I could just get something to step out here before those guys come back, because it's going to get dark and they'll end up rolling back in here. They're back there shooting. I heard them a couple shots already. I don't know if they're just shooting the gun off. You'll go back there where the water's at, and you'll find brass and stuff on the ground. People go back there and shoot all the time. So I'm gonna hang out. It is 7:42. I'm gonna hang out until I can't see, and then I'm gonna climb down. Hopefully within another, I'll tell you what, I'm gonna hang out till 8. And at 8 o'clock, I'm gonna start climbing down. Hopefully in the next 18 minutes, something will walk out here where I can see it and maybe shoot it. So hang in there with me. I'll let you know what happens. Well, here we go. We are leaving the woods. So this is where those pigs, where they were. I chased them over to the other side of the clearing, and this is where they spent the rest of the evening. I should have set up one of these trees. So you can tell we were out here. It's about 8:25 at night. The pigs were over here, and then those 2 guys in the pickups. They come rolling down through here, and I didn't hear anything after that. So we basically must have run them off. So anyway, I go again with that word. We are working our way back to the truck. I think analysis, this bee stand is comfortable, but if I'm gonna use it, it needs to be on a tree that I can get to easily. It is not going to work for you if you're trying to dig your way through the brush and through the thick. It just ain't gonna do it. So I've got some places where I'm gonna be sitting all day, and I'll go ahead and use it then. As far as comfort, oh man, I love it. It was comfort like you wouldn't believe, man. My hardest job sitting on this stupid thing is trying to stay awake. But when I need to crawl through the thick, I need to get down in there, we're going to be using the saddle and the platform. So that's what we're going to do with there. So I appreciate you watching. Again, this is Pawpaw. I tried to get a kill on video. Didn't quite work out that way. We're gonna keep trying. So I'm going tomorrow. I'm going to my last weekend of scouting. Season's going to be here, man, just really quick. So I will go tomorrow, do some scouting. Might do a video. I don't know. People get tired of scouting videos. Same old thing, you know. I appreciate you. Please make sure that you subscribe, like the video, leave me a comment, and recommend my videos to others. I hope they're a help to you. You have a great season. I hope you are successful in what you're trying to do. Talk to you later.